Hey guys, this is the Twirly Goblin here, and today I have another deck build for you guys. So, let's get right into it. This is Gravekeepers. I run mine a little differently from a lot of people. I run it based off of this guy, this Visionary. Now, I realize he is a tribute monster, but he's only one tribute, which is not that bad. And I realize he's only 2,000 attack. But he's actually really good because under Necro Valley he's 2,500, and for every Gravekeeper in the graveyard, he gains 200 attack. I have never played a game with this deck where I have not gotten out at least 2 of him at once, and him be over 3,000. It's a fantastic monster. I don't get why people don't run it, because the deck, it does not slow down the deck whatsoever. And next, one Gravekeeper's Chief, just because it'll allow you to bring back another Gravekeeper monster, perhaps your Gravekeeper's Visionary. Really good, and it makes your graveyard resistant from Necro Valley's effects, which is really awesome. Next, 2 Commandant. As you'll see later, I run multiples of a couple of the Gravekeeper cards that not very many people run. That is because I do not have another Commandant. I do not have Recruiters in this deck yet. I'm gonna throw them in, but for now, the deck works perfectly fine without the Recruiters. It's just my card shop hasn't gotten any yet, and I'm waiting for it to get some. Next, Triple Assailant. It's all in all a good card. I run one. I will run one in the main build of the deck once I have the Recruiters and all that stuff. But for now, he's really good. 2,000 beater, swaps an opponent's monster to defense position, can kill a lot of creatures. Next up, this is one of the creatures I'm gonna put up to 3 once I'm finished with the deck. I have 2 Gravekeepers Ascendant. He replaces the MST, and he allows me to MST more than just once. It's fantastic monster. And it gets rid of those strong monsters that are really mean. This will be the card I'm dropping to 0, if anything 1. It's good. It does piercing damage, and it's 2,000 under Necro Valley. I just think that some of the other cards are more beneficial, but for now, it works fine. It's a decent monster. And then, of course, I wouldn't have built the deck unless I had this Triple Spy. Gravekeepers have to have Triple Spy. The deck is really hard to play with without Triple Spy. It's hard to play with without the Recruiter, but it still works. Without Spy, the deck really doesn't work. And then next up, Triple Guard. This is a card that I'll be dropping to 2, maybe 1, for Recruiters and such. It's a fantastic card, though. It gets rid of those big monsters that you don't really want to fight. And then, 1 Sandgan. Once I will be dropping him for a Recruiter once again. Lots of stuff being dropped for Recruiters and Descendants and all that good stuff. And that is all for the monster lineup. Now for the spell lineup. For draw power, I run double Pot of Duality. Fantastic draw power. You don't special summon much in this deck. You do a lot of normal summoning, though. And also with draw power, I run 1 Allure of Darkness, because you run a pure dark deck. It's fantastic. Next, 1 Royal Tribute. This will be bumped to 2 as soon as I have a second one. I just don't have a second one. I actually just got this for Christmas, so... Well, not this specific one. I packed it in the Yugi's World thing, so... Once I have a second one, it's going in. Anyway. 2 Gravekeeper Steel. Allows you to get back your Gravekeepers that you need. Fantastic card. Allows for reuse of a lot of good stuff. And then I have a Dark Hole. A Book of Moon. And then, of course, the Triple Necro Valley. All of those are self-explanatory. Kind of need them in a Gravekeeper's deck. And some of them in the Dark Hole and Book of Moon in every deck, I think. Next up, 1 Mirror Force, obvious, field wipe. More field wipe with Torrential Tribute. Defense with a Threatening Roar. Threatening Roar is really good. If it gets MST, just activate it no matter what. At least it defends you. And then, this is a card that I don't see a lot of people running, and I don't understand why. I think it's fantastic regeneration. Rite of Spirit. Gets around Necro Valley, allows you to special summon 1 Gravekeeper from your graveyard. Fantastic card. I don't get why people don't run it. I wouldn't bump it up to 3, I keep it at 2. And then Scrap Iron Scarecrow. This is the card that will be dropped, this or Dark Illusion, for the other Royal Tribute. But it's still a fantastic card. I don't get why more decks don't run it. I mean, it defends for a couple turns. It's very good. And then 1 Dark Illusion, basically counters everything against a dark monster. It's very good. Solemn Judgment, same concept, counters everything. Dark Bribe, fantastic spell and trap defense. 7 Tools the Bandit, to get around those pesky spell speed 3s, and some of the spell speed 2s. And then Negate Attack. As I said in my other deck build, I run 1 Threatening Roar and 1 Negate Attack, because Threatening Roar will be able to defend against different stuff, but it can be countered by spell speed 2s. Negate Attack cannot be. It has to be spell speed 3, so it'll drop one of those spell speed 3s or get through, one of the two. Fantastic card. More people should run it. But anyway, that is my Gravekeepers. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And I will speak with you guys another time.